Hello, everyone, and welcome to Moody Storytime. If this is your first Moody Storytime, let me introduce us. I am Jen, and this is Moody. And Moody is a buddy to help with those big feelings when you just need to get them out. And how does Moody do that? Well, they are a pull-apart monster. You can rip off their head and throw it across the room. You can pull off their arms and legs and bang them against the furniture. And when you're all done, you can put Moody back together again with a trusted adult, like a parent. Talk about what happened. What can we do next time to better cope with those big feelings? So that is who we are. And today we are reading The Boy Who Found His Voice by Tyler Gordon. Let's get into it. Let's see. There once was a boy who had trouble with words, long words, short words, silly words, all words. Every word he tried to speak just kept getting stuck. In his thoughts, he knew exactly what to say and how to say it. He'd say it loudly. He'd say it proudly. He'd say it with a smile. He'd tell knock-knock jokes, knock-knock. He'd rhyme cat, hat, rat, sat. He'd even reveal the real reason why that chicken crossed the road. He'd talk and talk and talk and talk without a pause, stutter, or stammer, and the crowd would go wild. Thank you, thank you. But that was only in his imagination. When the boy, whose name is Tyler, by the way, actually opened his mouth to speak, thank you, his tongue got tied and his words just wouldn't come out right. As you can probably imagine, this made Tyler feel frustrated and frazzled, and it let him feel in quite a funk. But he wouldn't give up. He couldn't give up. He'd turn to his mother and she'd say, breathe in, breathe out. Let go of all your doubt. You can, you will, you're able. And to cheer Tyler up, they'd paint. As they painted, they practiced saying short words, long words, silly words, all words that helped describe their paintings. Painting and practicing made Tyler feel proud. Now, school is where things really got tough for Tyler. It's not easy making friends when it takes you a long time to say your name. Ty. Thank someone for complimenting your fro. Or warn another kid about the toilet paper on his shoe. Whoa, wait. There were parts of Tyler's school day that he really loved. The quiet parts, like reading in the library, yoga, and of course lunchtime. It's rude to talk with your mouth full, right? But the hardest part about school was show and tell. Each day, he'd watch his classmates talk about their rocks, blocks, and stinky socks. But today was the big day. Tyler would finally volunteer. So he stood in front of his classmates, and with all eyes on him, he opened his mouth to speak. But his words just kept getting stuck. Tyler paused and stuttered and stammered. Some kids giggled. Others just stared. And one kid even pretended to snooze. Tyler wouldn't give up. He couldn't give up. But then he did give up. As his teacher walked him to his seat, she told the class that some people's words are so powerful they take a little more work to come out. But Tyler was frustrated and frazzled. He was in quite a funk. At home, he took his time and told his mother what happened at school. With her arms around him, Tyler's mother calmly repeated these words. Breathe in, breathe out. Let go of all your doubt. You can, you will, you're able. To cheer Tyler up, they painted. As they painted, they practiced saying short words, long words, silly words, all words that help describe their paintings. They painted pictures of each other. They painted pictures of themselves. They painted pictures of roses. They painted pictures of noses. Like Tyler's words, some of the paintings just didn't come out right. But even if the picture wasn't perfect, Tyler's mother always knew exactly what he was trying to paint. This gave Tyler an idea. The next day, when the teacher asked for volunteers for show and tell, Tyler raised his hand high. As he made his way to the front of the classroom, his knees began to shake. Oh no, he thought, this might have been a big mistake. But there was no turning back. He wouldn't give up. He couldn't give up. So he stood up, tall and proud, and showed his painting to the class. Before he could say a word, the crowd went wild. Tyler! Some loved the colors. Others loved the fro. Tyler! Tyler! Now it was time to use his voice. Tyler took a deep breath in and a deep breath out. He reminded himself to let go of all the doubt. He had said to the class loudly, proudly, and in his own way, "This is me." That's him. What a wonderful picture. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story. It was such a great story about how we can overcome the things that can trip us up, right? So I hope you enjoyed the book, and we will see you again.